An office lunch thief ate my spicy leftovers and is now accusing me of poisoning them. We have a fridge at work, and up until this point, nothing of mine had ever been stolen. Others warned me that theft was a problem here, but I'm new and hadn't experienced it yet. My food is always really, really spicy because I love it that way. Anyway, one day, I was sitting at my desk when my coworker came running out, struggling to breathe. He dashed into the bathroom and started being sick. Turns out, he ate my clearly labeled lunch. My lunch was in a cooler lunchbox to keep it cold during my long drive. There was nothing unusual about the food that day, just leftovers from my dinner the night before. The next day, my boss came to me and asked if I had tried to poison this person. I was shocked and denied it right away. To prove my point, I even offered my current lunch to my boss. He took a small bite and was blown away by the spice. I ate several spoonfuls myself to show I was perfectly fine eating it. Afterward, my boss assured me not to worry. He said it was clear I hadn't meant any harm and that my coworker shouldn't have been eating my food in the first place. I thought the issue was resolved, but a week later, I was called into HR for an investigation. They claimed I had tried to harm this coworker, and the investigation is still ongoing. What's confusing is that no one mentioned the fact that this guy stole my lunch. When I brought it up, they said they couldn't prove he had stolen anything. I don't get it. My boss is on my side, but HR seems determined to pin this on me. Even when my boss backed me up, they just ignored him. HR also claimed my coworker could sue me, and the way they said it made me think they might have suggested this idea to him. How can someone steal my lunch and then turn around and accuse me of being in the wrong? I'm terrified I might lose my job over this situation. Is there any advice you can offer? I'm completely confused and stressed about what to do.
Comment, get a lawyer, threaten to countersue the coworker and the company, and watch this all go away real fast. Some people can't be reasoned with.
Update. Remember to like and follow for more. Unfortunately, HR ended up firing me, claiming they had enough of a case to do so before the top boss returned. I couldn't believe that, despite all the evidence in my favor, and my boss telling me he had my back, they chose to side with the thief. I felt disgusted and angry. I was being punished for something that wasn't my fault. All because of how easily someone could twist a situation to make me the villain. I consulted a lawyer as you suggested, who sent a letter to the company detailing the reasons for potential legal action. 1 week later, I got a call from the guy who owns the company asking me to come back with an apology. Both the HR woman and the thief had been let go. He also gave me a very generous raise. I assumed to gloss everything over. I accepted and am now back at work. I accepted because the offer was almost double my previous paycheck. As much as I dislike gossip, it seems that the HR woman and the lunch thief may have been romantically involved. They were seen together outside of work often, which might explain why she was protecting him. Regardless, I'm now back in my old position, earning more, and the company has opened doors for additional training, which they'll pay for. It's their way of making sure I stay happy and don't pursue legal action. Though everything worked out in my favor, I would have preferred not going through this whole ordeal. It was a stressful time, and I came close to losing my apartment. I don't have a strong support group, so the fear of losing my job and home was overwhelming. But now, things are better than ever, and I'm grateful for the advice and support along the way. Hopefully, I'll never experience anything like this again.